I told you that your biggest losing trade, it wasn't caused by the market. It was caused by what happened after your last winning trade. You see, most traders think they blow up their accounts because they don't know enough. Well, I don't believe that. I believe many traders lose because they don't know how to handle abundance. You see, there's a story in the Bible about 7 healthy cows and 7 starving cows. The starving cows did something that makes absolutely no sense. They swallowed the healthy cows, but they were still skinny afterwards. Sound familiar? How many times have you had a great trading week only to give back every dollar in a single day of revenge trading, overconfidence, or fear of missing out? How many winning trades have been swallowed by one emotional decision? Well, here's the uncomfortable truth. The market isn't always eating your profits. Sometimes your own behavior is. So today, I'm going to show you why this 4,000-year-old Bible story may explain your trading psychology better than any trading book you've ever read, and how one decision could stop you from becoming the trader who keeps building only to lose it all. The thing was repeated to Pharaoh twice because the matter has been firmly decided by God, and God will do it soon. Now let Pharaoh look for a discerning and wise man and put him in charge of the land of Egypt. Let Pharaoh appoint commissioners over the land to take 1/5 of the harvest of Egypt during the 7 years of abundance. They should collect all the food of these good years and store up the grain, so that the country may not be ruined by the famine. Genesis 41:32 through 36, the New International Version. Pharaoh stood beside the Nile River, and he saw something peaceful and promising emerge from the water. 7 healthy, well-fed cows. They walked into the riverbank and began grazing calmly among the reeds. Their bodies were strong, their appearance was beautiful, and their surroundings seemed filled with abundance. It was a picture of prosperity, a season when the land was producing, the people had more than enough, and there appeared to be no reason to fear the future. But the peaceful scene suddenly changed. 7 other cows came out of the Nile, and these cows looked weak. They looked thin and desperately undernourished. They stood beside the healthy cows, but instead of grazing with them, the thin cows devoured the strong ones. Yet even after consuming them, the starving cows remained just as frail and empty as before. The dream revealed a painful truth. Some seasons can consume everything that earlier seasons produced when people failed to prepare. Pharaoh awakened disturbed because he understood that the dream carried a message, but he did not understand its meaning. None of Egypt's magicians or wise men could give him an explanation that brought clarity or peace. Then Pharaoh's cupbearer remembered Joseph, a Hebrew prisoner who had correctly interpreted dreams earlier. Joseph had been forgotten by people, but he had not been forgotten by God. The prison that looked like a place of limitation was actually preparing him for a moment of extraordinary influence. When Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, he didn't even take credit for his gift. He boldly declared that the interpretation would come from God. Joseph explained that the 7 healthy cows represented 7 years of tremendous abundance throughout Egypt. The 7 starving cows represented 7 years of severe famine that would follow. The famine would be so devastating that the prosperity of the earlier years would seem to disappear completely. But Joseph did more than interpret the problem. He presented a plan. He advised Pharaoh to appoint a wise and discerning leader who would collect and store a portion of the harvest during the 7 prosperous years. The abundance was not merely something to enjoy, it was something to manage. The good years were an opportunity to create protection for the difficult years. Joseph understood that wisdom does not panic when trouble arrives, because wisdom prepares before trouble becomes visible. Pharaoh recognized that Joseph possessed more than intelligence. He carried the Spirit of God, discipline, foresight, and the ability to lead under pressure. So in a single moment, Joseph moved from the prison to the palace. The man who had once been betrayed, enslaved, falsely accused, and forgotten was appointed to oversee the resources of Egypt. His suffering had not disqualified him. It had trained him to remain faithful, thoughtful, and emotionally grounded when an entire nation's future depended on his decisions. The grazing cows remind you that every season of abundance carries an assignment. When life is going well, it is easy to assume that the opportunities, resources, energies, and success will continue forever. But transformation happens when you stop treating abundance as permission to become careless and begin treating it as preparation for your future. Enjoy the fruitful season, yes, but also build, save, learn, strengthen your discipline, and deepen your faith. The wise person does not wait for the famine to develop wisdom. They use the season of plenty to become the person who can survive and help others survive when circumstances change. And this is where the story of the grazing cows becomes more than an ancient dream. It becomes a mirror for your trading behavior. Because every trader experiences seasons that feel like the 7 healthy cows. Winning trades, growing confidence, expanding accounts, and moments when the market seems to reward nearly every decision. During those seasons, it can feel as though the abundance will continue indefinitely. But the real question is not simply how much did you make? The deeper question is, who are you becoming while you are making it? You may recognize yourself in the excitement of a profitable season. You begin increasing your position size, taking more trades, relaxing your rules, or convincing yourself that your recent success proves that you have finally mastered the market. Confidence quietly turns into overconfidence. Discipline begins to feel unnecessary. The trader who once waited patiently for confirmation suddenly starts chasing candles, entering late, and risking more because the last few trades worked out. Just like Egypt's abundant harvest, your profitable season can either become protection for your future or fuel for your impulsiveness. And then the market changes. The 7 thin cows enter the picture. A trade reverses unexpectedly. A breakout fails. The strategy that recently seemed flawless begins producing losses. You may respond by trading more aggressively, trying to force the market to return to what it took from you. 1 loss becomes 3 because you are no longer trading the chart. You are trading your frustration, your disappointment, and your urgency. Before long, 1 emotionally charged session can consume the profits you spent days or even weeks building. Perhaps one of the greatest trading pain points is not your ability to make money, but your difficulty protecting it. You may know how to identify a good setup, yet struggle to stop when the setup is no longer valid. You may reach your daily goal and continue trading because the excitement tells you there is more available. You may move your stop, add to a losing position, or ignore your maximum loss rule, because accepting the loss feels more painful than risking additional money. The thin cows do not always represent the market. Sometimes they represent the undisciplined decisions that consume your own abundance. The story also invites you to examine how you behave when your account is growing. Do you create a plan for protecting your gains, or do you immediately increase your expectations? Do you withdraw some profit, reduce risk, and document what worked? Or do you assume the winning streak has made you invincible? Well, Joseph understood that abundance required structure. In the same way, profitable trading requires you to store wisdom from your winning seasons, not simply just the money. Your journal, your risk rules, screenshots, emotional observations, and exit discipline become the grain that protects you during the more difficult market conditions. You are not a bad trader because you have experienced impulsiveness, or revenge trading, or fear, or even inconsistency. These behaviors often reveal unmet emotional needs rather than lack of intelligence. You may be seeking reassurance after a loss. You may be trying to prove that you are capable. You may be trading to recover confidence, escape disappointment, or regain control. When you understand what your behavior is attempting to do for you, you can respond with compassion and structure instead of shame. Awareness gives you the opportunity to pause before your emotions consume what your discipline has built. So as you reflect on the 7 healthy cows and the 7 starving cows, ask yourself this: what has been consuming your trading abundance? Is it oversized risk, overtrading, impatience, fear of missing out, moving stops, or refusing to accept that the market has changed? Your transformation begins when you decide that every profitable season will strengthen your discipline rather than weaken it. You do not have to keep repeating the cycle of building and losing, winning and giving back. You can become the wise steward of your trading account. The trader who prepares during abundance remains grounded during uncertainty and protects tomorrow with the decisions you make today. If this story challenged the way you think about trading, imagine what could happen when you begin studying the entire Bible through the lenses of psychology, discipline, and decision-making. Scripture isn't just preparing you for eternity. It can transform the way you think, manage risk, handle fear, respond to success, and navigate uncertainty in the markets today. I'd love for you to join our free Bible study community, where we unpack powerful biblical stories just like this one and connect them to real life trading psychology. Together, we're building a community of traders who aren't just chasing profits, they're developing patience, wisdom, emotional control, and consistency. You'll also receive my free SPY market levels, designed to help you prepare for the trading day with greater confidence and structure. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start trading with a plan, don't forget to enroll in the free How to Trade Options Challenge. Whether you're brand new or looking to sharpen your edge, the challenge will give you the practical strategies, a repeatable framework, and the confidence to make better trading decisions without relying on emotion. And if today's message encouraged you even a little bit, do me a favor. Comment below and tell me, which cow are you feeding? Discipline or emotion? I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway from the story. And if someone else needs this message, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another trader who could use the reminder that protecting your gains is just as important as making them. Until next time, remember, the greatest investment you will ever make isn't in a stock, it's in the mind that places the trade. I'll see you in the next Bible study, and I'll see you in the markets. You've got this. Peace and blessings. Dr. O.